Well, dang, I don't know if my thing ended or whatever because the time. But yeah, that girl, I was saying, the girl makes me know, never mind. It's trifling what you did, and that's why I don't do the black thing. Oh, black, no, it's not about Black Lives Matter, but I don't do the all skin folk is skin folk. No, honey, them some of the worst ones that are try to do you in. People in general, of course, can be bad, but that's what I've been around. They've been the worst ones, and I'm not saying that white folks or other folks can't do nothing trifling. I believe they can, but it's not a skin issue, it's a sin issue. And she was either full of sin, very sinful, or whatever the case was, and she like literally tried to. And it's fine if you want to clean yourself up and stuff like that and you want to repent, but don't try to utilize me to do it. And he tried to pull me into that. And like I said, the girl makes me know, never mind. And I told, just like I told another female, it's like, girl, you and him together or separate makes me know, never mind. Y'all pretty much don't exist, or y'all cannot exist in me. Y'all already knowing that. And yeah, and then and of course from July the 13th, I ended up, later on that year doing that jail time and stuff like that. And that's what led, and I guess that's why I woke up thinking about my daughter, because that's what led to my daughter being separated from my house and stuff like that. Before that, and it wasn't happening. But again, that goes back to even my daughter's so-called dad and what's his name, conspiring and teaming up. Because in 2019, he'd already told my daughter, oh, you going to get out of that bondage or whatever. And it's like, what bondage? You've been here. You've been wanting to be up under me and be around me. What are you talking about? And so I was just like, I'm listening to what he's saying. Is there something about me that I need to improve? Of course, it's plenty. But, don't sit around talking about me and stuff like that. You can talk to me and tell me about certain stuff. And so he made mention of stuff when he in passing. He wouldn't sit down and have like a real adult conversation with me or a mature conversation with me. He would just always, it'll come out in an insult or something like that. But anyway, daughter got removed, so I woke up thinking about my daughter last night, and that's when again I was like, my mind quickly went to what's today's date, and like I said, it was that. But I still, even though my daughter hadn't been here, victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind, victory today is mine. That's how I feel. That's what I believe. That's what I come into agreement with. Again, that stuff is beneath, it's under my feet, I be feeling like Jill Scott. I always wonder what I would do when I seen you again. Would I beat that? What did she say? Beat that ass with that? I definitely wanted to fight the girl. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I wanted to fight her. I just didn't want no weapons drawn or anything like that. I didn't know if she was, and I believe she probably, I feel like she probably is crazy to the point of, I didn't want no weapons drawn, not on her end, because you came for me. Like, if it's meant for you to get your look in a certain type of way, then it is what it is. But I definitely didn't want no guns drawn or nothing like that, because I'm not no gun toter and none of that stuff. I'm like, I wanted to fight her, and honestly, I still be sometimes feeling a little brolic, like, girl. And I felt like even when I seen her in the courthouse, like, why would you even be walking beside him? But honey, he had that appeal where he can get females to be at his beck and call. But yeah, it really did. It made me upset. It made me feel mad. I was about to say made me mad, but I'm not a mad woman. But it made me feel mad and stuff like that. And it goes back to when he told me we linked up, but then I went off with somebody else, and I had this dude. He was calling himself my boyfriend. We was going steady or whatever. I wasn't doing the same. And then, what's his name, called and wanted me to, he literally called me on the phone twice, and I was with dudes, so I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing that, and I don't mix and do all that stuff or nothing like that. But he wanted me to come, and dude was like, why he keep calling you? I was kind of like in that little attention or whatever, but I don't do stuff like, I don't play off of that. I was like, I don't know. I answered, and I picked up the phone, and he was like, what you doing, or where you at? I said, I'm in the bed, I'm on my way or something like that. And he was like, I said, I'm not in my bed, I'm not at home. He said, oh, and he hung up. That's on you. You called one time, I didn't answer, you calling again. So, and I guess just maybe he felt like I did something. He told me, he was like, it made me mad. He told me that. Okay, so you felt that type of way, then why would you want to go and do that to somebody else? Or why would you You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't even a thing. I didn't even have my son then. That's when I ended up linking back up with him. And I guess that call, I answered that call. It was meant for me to have my son with him. My sons at this point. But yeah, my first son. And, you know, and I never thought that maybe that was just it. That's all we was meant to do, was have children together. I honestly still don't even feel like that. But when I tell you, it don't matter how I feel. It's what I believe and what I'm finna come into agreement with. And it ain't that I'm trying to link back up with him, not in no manner. Like I said, it would only be if he was the absolute last man on earth. Cause who want to go through that heartache and that pain and that drama again? Not your girl. Lived through it. It was hard to live through it the first time when he was dealing with the first girl. And I was like, what? With my daughter's so-called dad, it was not that hard. It was like, he told me he did something with somebody. I was like, I felt the type of way, like, you know, might have felt a little jealous spirit trying to come up, but I was like, oh, okay, well, good for you. Glad you got your son somewhere else. But I wanted him to take care of our daughter now. I was like, I don't give a damn. Don't let nothing distract you from taking care of your daughter. And it was mainly his mom who would interfere with that. So then, you know, it's kind of like she went ahead and helped him to, involve other females that would start taking his attention. I was like, no, don't do that. So, you know. But, you know, and again, I can't say he's taking care of our daughter. I just know that she's been over there, but I don't necessarily feel like he's taking care of her. I know that God, you know, where it has anything to do with me, I know that I ask God to watch over, cover, keep her, and all that. But anyway, I just want to hop back on here real quick because my video ended. Yeah, like I said, the girl makes me know, never mind, baby. You're not even understanding, like, boop, 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 boop. No, but seriously, girl. Because I don't like people like that. I don't like people that you don't even know what's going on, and you will come in and jump in and you will just team up with him, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, and she may have felt like, oh, let's team up against him, or that she tried to extend me some type of offer, like, we ain't gotta tell him. And I'm not doing that, because I'm not here for that. I'm not here to just, girl, you under or on top of the same that I've been on and under. Wait, team up with you. I'm not a setup type of person. I'm not gonna try to set him up or anything. So at that point, and that was to me still early in their game or whatever, I didn't know what they had going on. If she didn't want me to tell you certain stuff, and that already bothered me, like, girl, you're not even supposed to know him like that, or even, you know what I'm saying? No, that was my role. That was supposed to be me. I'm supposed to be the one, because I know what was best or whatever, and I had his best interest. But I was like, I'm not gonna do that with you, baby. You got it twisted. But at the same time, I wasn't finna try to do certain stuff. Now I was leaning more towards, I don't give a damn about her. Like, she definitely makes me know, never mind. But like, she just came in it, just jumped in it, like, yep. Well, since she didn't join in with me, I'm gonna help him get her. All right, girl, have fun with that. July the 13th, still victorious. This V is for victory. Victorious. Look at my little fat, almost stubby hands. Ooh. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go eat me some fruit, go in the house, and upload my videos. I'll holla. Talk to y'all later. That's a whole nother ball game too, about the dude that I was talking to in 2019, but I have been talking to him since 2013 or 14, something like that. And he was somewhere else, so it was like, I mean, it was definitely more of an emotional and a spiritual type thing. But I'll talk about that another time if I get around to it.